Good evening and welcome to Messina, a small village in a region over which I, Don Pedro, am prince. Prepare yourselves to see many things this evening. Dumb things, smart things, tragic things, merry things, frightful things, lovely things, and most of all, funny things. Please pay attention to motives and words and how they play with each other and with the minds of myself and my friends. Above all, ladies and gentlemen, please laugh. Our show is meant to be comedic even when we are making poor choices. Please take this time to silence your cell phones and froward children. We request no flash photography would be taken of our performance. Thank you for coming, enjoy the show, and I will see you on the other side if I make it out alive. Ha!
I learned here in this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina.
He is very nearby this. He was not 3 leagues off when I left him.
Have you lost many gentlemen in this action?
A few of any sort, and none of name.
A victory is twice itself when the achiever brings home full numbers. I find here that Don Pedro hath bestowed much honor upon a young Florentine named Claudio.
Indeed, and it is much deserved on his part, and equally remembered by Don Pedro. He hath borne beyond himself the promise of his age, doing in a figure of a lamb the feats of a lion. He hath indeed bettered expectation than you can expect of me to tell you how.
He has an uncle here in Messina who will be very much glad of it.
Indeed, and I have already delivered him letters, and there appears to be very much joy in him, even so much that joy cannot show itself modest enough without a badge of bitterness.
Did he break out into tears?
In great measure.
A kind overflow of kindness. There are no truer faces than those that are so washed. How much better is it to weep at joy than to joy at weeping?
I pray you, is Signor Montanto returned from the wars or no?
I know none of that name, lady.
What is he that you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Signor Benedick of Padua.
Oh, he is returned and is ever as pleasant he was.
He set up his bills here in Messina and challenged Cupid at the flight, and my uncle's fool, reading the challenge, subscribed for Cupid.
Faith, niece, you tax Signor Benedick too much. He'll be meet with you, I doubt it not.
He hath done good service in these wars, lady.
You must not, ma'am, mistake my niece. There is a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedick and her. They never meet, but there is a kind of merry war between them.
Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now is the whole man governed with 1. And if he has wit enough to keep himself warm, let him bear it as a difference between himself and his horse, for it is all the wealth that he hath left to be known a reasonable creature. Now I pray you, who is his companion now? He hath every month a new sworn brother.
Is it possible?
Very easily possible. He wears his faith but as the fashion of his hat. It ever changes with the next block.
I see, lady, that the gentleman is not in your books.
No, and he were, I would burn my study. Now I pray you, who is his companion?
He is most in the company of the right noble Claudio.
He will hang upon him like a disease. If he have caught the Benedick, it will cost him £1,000 ere he be cured.
I will hold friends with you, lady.
Do, good friend.
You will never run mad, niece.
No, not until a hot January.
Don Pedro is approached.
Good Signor Leonardo, you are come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace. For trouble being gone, comfort should remain. And when you depart from me, sorrow abides and happiness takes his leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly. I think this is your daughter.
Her mother hath many times told me so.
Were you in doubt, sir, that you asked her?
Signor Benedick, no. For then, were you a child?
You have it full, Benedick. We may guess by this what you are, being a man. Truly, the lady fathers herself. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
If Senor Leonardo be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all of Messina as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Senor Benedick. Nobody marks you.
What? Lady Disdain? Are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die while she hath such meet food to feed it as Senor Benedick? Courtesy herself must convert into disdain when you come in her presence.
Then courtesy is a turncoat, for it is true I am beloved of all ladies, only yourself excluded. And I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women. They would else have been troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood that I am of your humor for that. I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than hear a man swear that he loves me.
The Lord keep your ladyship still in that mind, and thus save some poor gentleman or other from a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse, and 'twere a face such as yours were.
Well, you are a rare parrot, teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I wish my horse had the speed of your tongue and so quick a counter. But enough, I have had my way.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
That is the sum of all, Leonardo. Signor Claudio and Signor Benedick, my dear friend Leonardo, hath invited you all. I tell him we shall stay here at the least a month, and he heartily prays some occasion may detain us longer. I dare swear he is no hypocrite, but prays from his heart.
If you swear, my lord, you shall not be forsworn. Let me bid you welcome, my lord. Being reconciled to the prince, your brother, I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I'm not of many words, but I thank you.
Please let your grace lead on.
Your hand, Leonardo. We will go together. Benedick. Benedick, didst thou note the daughter of Signor Leonardo?
I looked on her, but noted her not.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Would you have me answer as a simple, true man should? Or would you have me answer after my custom, being a professed tyrant to their sex?
I bid you, speak truly.
Why, in faith, methinks she is too low for high praise, and too little for great praise. Only this commendation I can afford her, that, were she other than she is, she were unhandsome. But being no other than that she is, I don't like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport. I pray you, tell me truly how thou likest her.
Would you buy her, that you inquire after her thus?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yea, and a case to put it in too. But speak you this with a sad brow? Or do you tell me you play the flouting jack, to say Cupid a good hair finder and Vulcan a rare carpenter? Come, and what key shall a man take you to go into the song?
In mine eye, she is the sweetest maid I had ever looked on.
I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such thing. There's her cousin, on the other hand, and were she not possessed with a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But I hope you have no intention to turn husband, have you?
Although I'd sworn to the contrary, I would scarce have it otherwise if Hero would be my wife.
In faith, has it come to this? Hath the world not one man, but will wear his cap with suspicion? Shall I never see a bachelor of 60 again? Go ye too, and thou wilt thrust thy neck into a yoke, wear the print of it, and sigh away Sundays. Look, Don Pedro is approached.
What secret hath held you here that you followed not to Leonardo's?
I would your grace constrain me to tell you.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
You hear, Count Claudio? I can be secret as a dumb man, but on my allegiance, mark you this. He is in love. With who? Now that's your grace's part. Note how short the answer is. With Hero, Leonardo's short daughter.
If this were so, so were it uttered.
As the old tale goes, my lord, 'tis not so, nor 'twas not so, but indeed God forbid it to be so.
God forbid it should be otherwise, if Hero would be my wife.
Amen, if you love her, for the lady is very well worthy.
You speak this as though to fetch me in, my lord.
By my troth, I speak my thought.
And in faith, my lord, I spoke mine.
And by my 2 troths and 2 faiths, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither know how she is worthy, nor feel how she should be loved, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I will die in it at the stake.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the despot of beauty.
And would never change his mind but in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, she has my most humble thanks. But that I should endure a horn blown straight at my brow, or an invisible one slung across my shoulder, all women must forgive me, because I will not do them the injustice to mistrust any. I will do myself the right to trust none. I will live a bachelor.
I shall see thee, ere I die, look pale with love.
With hunger, with anger, or with sickness, my lord, never with love.
Well, if ever thou dost fall from this faith, thou wilt prove a notable argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat, shoot at me, and let him that hits me be clapped on the shoulder and be called Adam.
Well, as time shall try, in time the savage bull doth bear the yoke.
The savage bull may, but if ever the sensible Benedick does, pluck off the bull's horns, set them in my forehead, and let me be vilely painted, in such great letters as, here is a good horse for hire. Let them signify underneath my name, here lies Benedict, the married man.
If Cupid have not spent all his quiver in Venice, thou wilt quake for this shortly.
Then I look for an earthquake too.
Well, you will temporize with the hours. In the meantime, good Signor Benedick, repair to Leonato's, commend me to him, and tell him I will not fail him at supper, for indeed he hath made great preparation.
I have almost enough matter in me for such an embassage, and so farewell.
Your Highness, you may now do me some good.
My love is thine to teach. Teach it but how, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonato any son, my lord?
No child but Hero, she's his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudio?
Oh, my lord, when you went outward on this ended action, I looked on her with a soldier's eye, that liked but had a rougher task in mind than to drive liking to the name of love. But now I am returned, and these war thoughts have left their places vacant. Into their rooms come creeping, soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young Hero is, and how I liked her ere I went to wars.
If thou dost love fair Hero, cherish it, and I will break with her and with her father, and thou shalt have her. Was it not to this end that thou began to twist so fine a story?
Sweet prince, how nobly you do minister to love, that know its griefs by his complexion. But lest my liking might too sudden seem, I would have solved it with a longer treatise.
What need the bridge much broader than the flood? 'Tis once thou lovest, and I will fit thee with the remedy. I know we shall have reveling tonight. I will assume thy part in some disguise, and tell fair Hero, I am Claudio. And in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart, and take her hearing prisoner with the force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then after to her father will I break, and the conclusion is she shall be thine. In practice, let us put it presently.
What the good year, my lord? Why are you thus out of measure sad?
There is no measure in the occasion that breeds. Therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I have heard it, what blessing brings it?
If not a present remedy, then at least a patient sufferance.
I wonder that thou goest about to apply a moral medicine to a mortifying mischief. I cannot hide what I am.
Yea, but you must not make full show of it until you can do it without controlment. You have of late stood out against your brother, and he hath newly taken you back into his graces, where you cannot take true root but by the fair weather that you make yourself. It's needful that you frame the season for your own harvest.
I had rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace, and it better fits my blood to be disdained of all than to fashion a carriage to rob love from any. In this, though, it cannot be said that I'm a flattering honest man. It must not be denied that I'm a plain-dealing villain. I am trusted with a muzzle and enfranchised with a clog. Therefore, I have decreed not to sing in my cage. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meanwhile, let me be that I am and seek not to alter me.
Can you make no use of your discontent?
I make all use of it, for I use it only. Who comes here? What news, Braccio?
I come yonder from a great supper. The prince, your brother, is being royally entertained by Leonato. And I can bring intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will it serve any model to build mischief upon? What is he but a fool who betroths himself to unquietness?
It's your brother's right hand.
Who? The most exquisite Claudio?
Even he.
A proper squire. And who? Which way looks he?
On Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonato.
A very forward march, Jake. How came you to this?
Being entertained on business comes me to the prince and Claudio hand in hand in sad conference. I went behind the rocks and heard there agreed upon that the prince should woo Hero for himself, and having obtained her, give her to Claudio.
Come, let us thither. This may prove food for my displeasure. That young startup hath all the glory of my overthrow, and if I can cross him anyway, I bless myself every way. You are both sure and will assist me?
To the death, my lord.
Let us to the great supper. Their cheer is the greater that I am subdued. Would that the cook were of my mind. Shall we go prove what's to be done?
We'll wait upon your lordship.
Was not Count John here at supper?
I saw him not.
How tartly that gentleman looks. I never can see him, and I'm heartburned an hour after.
He is of a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent gentleman that were made just in the midway between him and Signor Benedick. One is too like an image and says nothing, and the other is too like my lady's eldest son, evermore tattling.
And half Senior Benedick's tongue and Count John's mouth, and half Count John's melancholy in Senior Benedick's face.
With a good enough leg and a good enough foot, and money enough in his purse, uncle, any man could win any woman in the world, if he could get her goodwill.
By my troth, niece, God will send thee no husband, if thou be so shrewd of thy tongue.
In faith, she's too cursed.
Too cursed is more than cursed. If he send me no husband, for the which blessing I mat him upon my knees every morning and evening, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face. I had rather lie in the woolen.
You mean light on a husband that hath no beard?
Then what am I to do with him then? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman? He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man. And he that is less than a man, I am not for him. And he that is more than a youth, he is not for me.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, faith, 'tis my cousin's duty to curtsy and say,
Father, as it please you.
but yet for all that, at least let him be a handsome fellow, or else, cousin, curtsy again and say,
Father, as it please me.
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
no, not until God make man of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered by a piece of valiant dust, or to give an account of her life to a clod of wayward marl? No, uncle, I'll none.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
Yes, cousin, the fault will be in the music if you be not wooed in good time. If the prince be too important, remind him that there is measure in everything, and so dance out the answer.
You happy and passing shrewdly.
I have a good eye, uncle. I can see a church by daylight.
Sister, the revelers are entering. Make good room.
did like me.
So would not I, for I have many ill qualities.
Which is what?
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you the better. The hearers may cry amen.
God match me with a good dancer.
Amen.
And God keep him out of my sight when the dance is done.
I know you. You are Signora Antonia.
At a word, I am not.
I know you by the waggling of your head.
To tell you true, I counterfeit her.
Oh, you could never do her so ill well, unless you were the very woman.
At a word, I am not.
Come, do you think I do not know you by your excellent wits? Can virtue hide itself? Go to, Mum, you are she. Graces will appear, and there's an end.
You not tell me who told you so,
Not now.
nor will you tell me who you are.
Not I.
Oh, that I was disdainful and that I had my good wit out of the 100 merry tales. Well, this was Signor Benedick that said so.
I pray you, what's he?
Oh, I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Why, he's the prince's jester. A very dull fool, only his gifting is in devising impossible slanders. None but libertines delight in him, and the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he both pleases men and angers them, and then they laugh at him and beat him. I'm sure he's among the dancers. I would that he had approached me.
When I meet the man, I will tell him you have said thus.
Do, but he'll break a comparison or two on me, which, peradventure, not marked or not laughed at, strikes him into a melancholy, and thus saves a partridge wing that night, for the fool will eat no supper. We must follow the leaders.
And every good thing.
Nay, if he leads any ill, I'll leave him at the next turning.
Sure, my brother is amorous on Hero, and hath withdrawn with her father to break with him about it. The ladies follow her, and but one visor remains.
That is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.
Are you not Signor Benedick?
You know me well, I am he.
Signor, you are very near my brother in his love. He is enamored on Hero. I pray you, dissuade him of her, for she is no equal to his birth. You may play the part of an honest man in it.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I too. He'd swear he'd marry her tonight.
Come, let us to the banquet.
Thus answer I in name of Benedick, but hear these ill news with ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so, the prince woos for himself. Friendship is constant in all other affairs, save the duties and cares of love. Thus, all hearts in love use their own tongues, but every eye negotiate for itself and trust no agent. For beauty is a witch, against whose charms faith turneth into blood. This is an accident of hourly mistrust, which I anticipated not. Fare thee well, young hero.
Count Claudio. Wilt thou come with me?
Whither?
Even to the next willow, Count. About your business, the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him well of her.
Well, that's spoken like an honest drover. Did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I bid you leave me.
Oh, now he strikes like the blind man.
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl. Now he will creep into sedges. Oh, that my lady Beatrice should know me, and know me not. The prince's jester? It may be I go by that title because I am merry, but so I am apt to do myself wrong. It is the base, though bitter disposition of Beatrice that brings the world into her person and so puts me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.
Now, Signor, where's the Count? Did you see him?
By my troth, my lord, I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren, and told him, and think I told him truly, that your grace had got the goodwill of his young lady, and offered him my company.
What then is his fault?
The transgression of a schoolboy, being overjoyed at finding a bird's nest, shows it to his companion, who then steals it.
Wilt thou make a trust a transgression? The transgression is in the stealer.
Alas, it had not been amiss, the garland being made, and the rod too. The garland he might have worn himself, but the rod bestowed on you, who, as I take it, have stolen his bird's nest.
I will but teach them to sing and restore them to the owner.
If their singing answer your saying, my lord, you say honestly.
The Lady Beatrice hath a quarrel to you. The gentleman that danced with her hath told her she is much wronged by you.
She abused me past the endurance of a block. An oak but with one green leaf would have argued with her. Indeed, my very visor began to assume life and scold her. She told me, not knowing that I was myself, that I was the prince's jester, that I was duller than a great thaw, huddling jest upon jest with such impossible conveyance that I stood like a man at the mark with a whole army shooting at me. She speaks poignards, and every word stabs. Were her breath as terrible as her terminations, there would be no living with her. She would infect even to the North Star. I would not marry her, though she were endowed with every gift Adam had before he transgressed. But come, talk not of her, for indeed all disquiet, horror, and perturbation follow her.
Look, here she comes.
My lord, will you not send me now on any errand you can devise to find for me? You have no employment for me?
None, but to desire your good company.
Here is a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedick.
Indeed, he lent it me a while, and I gave him use for it, a double heart for a single one. Marry, once he won it of me with false dice. Therefore your grace may well have said I have lost it.
You have put him down, lady, you have put him down.
So I would not he should do me, my lord, lest I prove the mother of fools. I have brought Count Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
How now, Count? Wherefore are you sad?
Not sad, my lord.
How then, sick?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is neither sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but civil Count, civil as an orange, and something of that jealous complexion.
In faith, lady, I think your blazon to be true, though I'll be sworn if he be so, his conceit is false. Here, Claudio, I have wooed in thy name, and fair hero is won. I have broke with her father, and his goodwill obtained. Name the day of marriage, and God give thee joy.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes. His grace hath made the match, and all grace say amen to it.
Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. If I were but a little happy, I could say as much. Lady, I am yours, if you like of me. I give myself to you, and dote upon the exchange.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss so that he may not speak neither.
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
Yea, I thank it, poor fool, keeps on the windy side of care. My cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
Indeed he does.
Thus goes everyone else into the world, but I am sunburnt. I may sit in a corner and cry, hi-ho, for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I would rather have one of your father's getting. Hath your grace ne'er a brother like you? Your father always did get excellent husbands, if a maid could come by one.
Will you have me, lady?
No, your grace, not unless I may have another for working days. Your grace is too costly for everyday wear. I beg your grace's pardon. I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
Your silence most offends me, and to be merry best becomes you, for out of question you were born in a merry hour.
No, your grace, my mother did cry, but then a star danced, and under that was I born. Cousins, God give you joy.
Niece, will you look to those things that I told you of?
I cry you mercy, uncle, by your grace's pardon.
By my troth, a pleasant-spirited lady.
There is little of the melancholy element in her, my lord, for she is never sad, but when she sleeps. And not ever sad then, for I have heard my daughter say she often dreamed of unhappiness and waked herself with laughing.
She cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
By my troth, no. She mocks all her wooers out of suit.
She were an excellent wife for Benedick.
My lord, if they were but a week married, they'd talk themselves mad.
Count Claudio, when mean you to go to church?
Tomorrow, my lord. Time goes on crutches till love have its rights.
Not till Monday, my dear son, which is a just 7 night, and a time too brief, too, to have all things answered my mind.
Come, you shake the head at so long a breathing. But I warn thee, Claudio, the time shall not go dully by us. I will, in the interim, undertake to bring Signor Benedick and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection, the one with the other. I would fain have it a match, and I doubt not but to fashion it, if you three will but minister such assistance as I shall give you direction.
My lord, I am with you, though it cost me 10 nights' watchings.
As am I, my lord.
And you too, gentle hero?
I will do any modest office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedick is not the unhopefullest husband that I know. Thus far can I praise him. He is of a noble strain, of approved valor, and confirmed honesty. I will teach you how to humor your cousin so that she shall fall in love with Benedick. And I, with your 2 helps, shall so practice on Benedick that in despite of his quick wit and his queasy stomach, he shall fall in love with Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours. Go in with me, and I will tell you my drift.
It is so. The Count Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonato.
Yea, my lord. But I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment will prove menacingable to me. I am sick in displeasure to him, and whatsoever comes athwart his affection ranges evenly with mine. How canst thou cross this marriage?
Not honestly, but so covertly that no dishonesty shall appear in me.
Show me briefly how.
If you recall, your lordship, about a year since, how I earned the favor of the waiting gentlewoman to hero, Margaret.
I remember.
And how I can call upon her any unseemable moment of the night to look out her lady's chamber window.
But what life is in that to be the death of this marriage?
The poison in that lies for you to temper. Go you to your brother. Tell him he hath wronged his honor in marrying the renowned Claudio, whose estimation you do so mightily uphold, to contaminated stale such as one hero.
But what proof shall I make of that?
Proof enough to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo hero, and to kill Leonato. Look you for any other issue?
Only to despite them. I will endeavor anything.
Go then, find me a meet hour. Draw the prince and Claudio alone. Tell them you know hero loves me. They'll scarce believe without trial. Offer them instances. There shall appear no less likelihood than to see me at her chamber window. Hear me call Margaret hero. Hear Margaret term me Claudio. And there shall appear such seeming disloyalty as heroes. Oh, that jealousy shall be called assurance, and all the preparations overthrown.
Grow this to what adverse issue it can. I will put it into practice. Be cunning in the working of this, and thy fee is 1,000 ducats.
Be constant in your accusation, and my cunning shall not shame me.
I shall presently go learn their day of marriage.
Girl, in my chamber window lies a book. I would have thee go fetch it and bring it to me here in the orchard.
But I am here already, sir.
And I would have thee there, and hence again. Shoo. I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love, and hath laughed at the shallow follies of others, will become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known him when there was no music but the drum and the fife, and now he would rather listen to the timbre and the pipe. I have known when he would walk 10 miles afoot to see a good armorer, and now he will spend 10 nights awake carving the fashion of his doublet. He was wont to speak plain, like an honest man and a soldier, and now he has turned orthography. His words are a very fantastical banquet. So many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with those eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, but love may transform me to an oyster. I'll take my oath on it, though. Till love have turned me to an oyster, it shall never make such a fool out of me. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is virtuous, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Till all graces be found in one woman shall not enter into my graces. Rich, that's for certain. Wise, or I'll never cheapen her. Virtuous, or I'll none. Fair, or I'll never look again. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I for an angel. Of good discourse, an excellent musician, and her hair shall be blonde, whatever color it pleases God. Look, here come the prince and Miss Your Love.
Come, shall we hear this music?
Aye, my lord, how still the evening is, as though hushed on purpose to grace harmony.
See you where Benedick hath hid himself?
Yes, my lord, the music has ended. We'll fit this kid fox with a pennyworth.
Come, Balthazar, we'll hear that song again.
Oh, good, my lord, tax not so bad a voice to slander music more than once.
It is the witness still of excellency to put a strange face on his own perfection. I pray thee, sing, and let me woo no more.
Because you talk of wooing, we will sing. Since many a wooer doth commence his suit, to her he thinks not worthy, yet he woos. Yet will he swear he loves.
Nay, pray thee, sing, or if thou wilt hold longer argument, do it in notes.
Note this before our notes. There's not a note of his that's worth the noting.
Why, these are very crotchets that he speaks. Notes, forsooth, and nothing.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever. One foot on sea and one on shore, to one thing constant ever. Then sigh not so, but let them go, and be you blithe and bonny, comforting all your songs of woe into hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey, hey nonny nonny nonny, hey, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey, hey nonny nonny, hey. Sing no more ditties, sing no more of dumps were so dull and heavy. The fraud of man was ever so, since summer first was leafy. Then sigh not so, but let them go, and be you blithe and bonny, comforting all your songs of woe into hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey, hey nonny nonny nonny, hey, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey, hey nonny nonny, hey.
By my troth, a good song.
And an ill singer, my lord.
Ah, no, Faith, thou singest well enough for a shift.
Were he a dog have howled thus, they would have hanged him.
Yea, Mary, dost thou hear, Balthazar? I pray thee, get us some excellent music, for tomorrow night we would have it at the Lady Hero's chamber window.
Oh, the best we can, my lord.
Do so. Farewell. Come hither, Leonardo. What was it you told me of today? That your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedick?
Oh, aye. Stalk on. The fowl sits. I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedick, whom she hath in all outward behavior seemed ever to abhor. It has passed the infinite of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
Counterfeit? It was never counterfeit of passion. Came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why, what effects of passion shows she?
Bait the hook well. This fish will bite.
What effects? Oh, what effect? She will sit you. You heard my daughter tell you how.
How? How, I pray you? You amaze me. I would have thought her spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, especially against Benedick.
Is it possible? Sits the wind in that corner?
He hath taken the infection. Hold it up.
Hath she made her Hath the lady made her affection known to Benedick?
No, and swears she never will. That's her torment.
'Tis true indeed. So your daughter says. Shall I, says she, who so often countered him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
This, says she when she's beginning to write to him, and she'll be up 20 times a night. And there will she sit in her smock until she have writ a sheet of paper. You heard my daughter tell you how.
Now you speak of writing a sheet of paper. I remember a pretty jest your daughter told us of.
When she was reading the paper and had written it, she found Benedick and Beatrice between the sheet.
That.
And she tore the letter into 1,000 halfpence, railed at herself that she should flout at someone that she knew would flout her. I measure him, says she, by my own spirit. Yea, I should flout him if he writ to me. Yea, though I love him, I should.
Then down on her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedick, God give me patience.
This is true. My daughter says so. And the ecstasy had so much overborne her that my daughter is sometimes afeard she'll do a desperate outrage to herself. It is very true.
It were good that Benedick knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
To what end, my lord? He will simply make a jest of it, and torment the poor lady worse.
And he should, it were an alms, to hang him. She's an excellent sweet lady, and out of all suspicion she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything but in loving Benedick.
True.
My lords, wisdom and blood combating in so tender a body. We have 10 proofs. 10 to 1 that blood hath the victory. I am sorry for her, having just cause, of course, being her uncle and her guardian.
I would she had bestowed this dotage on me. I would have daffed all other respects and made her half myself. I pray you, tell Benedick of it and hear what he will say.
Were it good, think you?
Hero says she will surely die. For, she says, she will die if he love her not, and she will die ere she make her affections known to him, and she will die before bating one breath of her accustomed crossness.
She doth well. If she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it. For the man, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
No. He is a proper gentleman.
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
And I take him to be wise.
He doth indeed show some sparks that are like wit.
And he is valiant.
I assure you. And in the managing of quarrels, you may say he is wise, for either he avoids them with great discretion, or undertakes them with the most Christian-like fear.
If he do fear God, then he ought to necessarily keep peace. And if he break it, then he ought to enter a fight with fear and trembling.
And so will he do, for the man doth fear God. Well, I am sorry for your niece. Shall we go seek Benedick and tell him of her love?
No, my lord. Let her wear it out with good counsel.
She may wear her heart out first.
Well, we will hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool the while. I love Benedick well, and I could wish he would modestly examine himself to see how much he is unworthy so good a lady.
My lords, will you walk with me? Dinner is ready.
If he not dote on her on this, I shall never trust my expectations.
Let there be the same net spread for her, and that must your daughter and her gentlewoman carry. The sport will be when they hold one in opinion of another's dotage, and no such matter. Let us send her to call him into dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of it from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me? Why? It must be requited. I hear how I am censored. They say I will bear myself proudly if I know the love comes from her. They say, too, that you'd rather die than give me any sign of her affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem too proud. Happy are they that hear of their detractions and put them to mending. They say the lady is fair. 'Tis so, I bear them witness. And virtuous, I cannot deny it. And wise, but for loving me. By my troth, it is no great addition to her wit, nor argument to her folly. I will be horribly in love with the lady. Oh, sweet Beatrice. Here she comes now. I do spy some marks of love on her.
Against my will, I'm sent to bid you come in to dinner.
I thank thee for thy pains, Lady Beatrice.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you took pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure in the message, then?
Yea, as much as you may take upon a knife's point or choke a fowl withal. You have no stomach, senor. Fare thee well.
Against my will, I am bid to since you come into dinner? There's a double meaning in that. I take no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me? That's as much to say as any pains she takes for me are as easy as thanks. If I do not pity her, I am a villain. If I do not love her, I am a fool. I will go get her picture.
Good Margaret. Run thee to the parlor. There shalt thou find my cousin Beatrice proposing with the prince and Claudio. Whisper her ear and tell her I and Ursula walk in the orchard, and our whole discourse is all of her. Say that thou overheardst us, bid her steal into the garden. There she will hide herself to listen our propose. This is thy office. Bid thee well in it and leave us alone.
I'll make her come, I warrant you presently.
Now, Ursula, when Beatrice doth come, as we do trace this alley up and down, our talk must only be of Benedick. When I do name him, let it be thy part to praise him more than every man merits. My talk to thee shall be how Benedick is sick in love with Beatrice. Of this matter is Cupid's crafty arrow made, which only wounds by hearsay. Now begin, for look where like a lapwing Beatrice run close to the ground to hear our conference. No, truly, Ursula, she is too disdainful. I know her spirits are as wild and coy as haggards of the rock.
But are you sure that Benedick loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my neutral lord.
And did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it. But I persuaded them that if they loved Benedick, to wish him rest with affection, and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Doth not the gentleman deserve as full and fortunate a bed as ever Beatrice shall couch upon?
No, I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a man. But nature never framed a woman's heart with prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn ride sparkling in her eyes, misprizing what they look on. And her wit values itself so highly, all matter else seems weak. She cannot love, nor take shape, nor object of affection. She is so self-endeared.
Sure, I think so. Therefore, certainly, it were not good she knew of his love,
Why you speak truth?
lest she make sport at it.
Truly. You speak truth. I never yet saw a man how wise, noble, young, how rarely featured. But she would spell him backwards. So turns she every man the wrong side out, and never gives to truth and virtue that which singleness and merit purchaseth.
Sure. Such carping is not commendable.
No? Oh, but who dare tell her so? If I should speak, she would mock me into air, laugh me out to myself, press me to death with wit. Therefore, let Benedick, like covered fire, consume away in size, waste inwardly. It were better death than die with moths, which is as bad as die with tickling.
Yet, tell her of it! Hear what she will have to say!
No. Rather, I will go to Benedick and counsel him to fight against his passion. And truly, I'll advise him on his slanders to stain my cousin with. One doth not know how much an ill word may poison liking.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. She cannot be with so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit, as she is prized to have, as to refuse such a rare gentleman as Senior Benedick.
He is the only man of Italy. Always except my dear Claudio.
I pray you, be not angry with me, madam, speaking my fancy. Senior Benedick. For shape, for bearing, for argument and valor, goes foremost in report through Italy.
Oh, indeed, he hath an excellent good name.
His excellence did earn it ere he had it. When are you married, madam?
Why, every day. Tomorrow. Come, go in. I'll show thee some attires and have thy counsel and wishes the best to furnish me tomorrow.
She's limed, I warrant you. We've caught her, madam.
If it proves so, then loving goes by haps. Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps.
What? What fires in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt, farewell. Maiden pride, adieu. No glory lives behind the backs of such. And Benedick, love on! I will requite thee. Taming my wild heart to thy loving hand, if thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind up our love in a holy band. For others say that thou dost deserve it, and I believe it more than reportingly.
I do but stay till your marriage be confirmed, and then go I toward Aragon.
I'll go thither with you, my lord, if you'll vouchsafe me.
Nay, that would be as great a soil in the new gloss of your marriage as to show a child his new coat and forbid him to wear it. I will only be bold with Benedick for his company, for from the crown of his head to the sole of his foot he is all mirth. He hath twice or thrice cut Cupid's bowstring, and the little hangman dare not shoot at him. He hath a heart as sound as a bell, and his tongue is the clapper. For what his heart thinks, his tongue speaks.
Gallants, I'm not as I have been.
So say I. Methinks you are sadder.
I hope he be in love.
Hang him, truant. There's no true drop of blood in him to be truly touched with love. If he be sad, he wants money.
I have a toothache.
Draw it.
Hang it.
You must hang it first and draw it afterwards.
What? Sigh for the toothache.
Where is but a humor or a worm?
Well, any man can master grief, but he that has it.
Yet say I, he is in love.
There is no appearance of fancy in him, unless it be a fancy that he hath to strange disguises, as to be a Dutchman today, a Frenchman tomorrow. Unless he have a fancy to this foolery, as it appears he hath, he is no fool for the fancy, as you would have it appear he is.
If he be not in love, there's no trusting old signs. A brushes his hat in the mornings, what could that bode?
Hath any man seen him at the barber's?
No, but the barber's man hath been seen with him, and that old ornament of his face hath already been used to stuff many tennis balls.
Indeed, he looks younger than he did. By the loss of a beard!
Nay, and rubs himself with perfume. Can you smell him out by that?
That's as much to say, the sweet youth's in love.
The greatest note of it is his melancholy.
And his jesting spirit, which is caught up into a lute string and bound up by stops.
Indeed, that tells a heavy tale for him. Conclude, he is in love!
Yea, but I know who loves him.
That would I know too. I warrant one that knows him not.
No, and all of his maladies and infirmities, and loves him in despite.
She shall be buried with her face upwards.
Yet this is no charm for a toothache. Old senor, walk aside with me. I have studied 8 or 9 wise words to speak with thee, which these hobby horses must not hear.
For my life to break with him about Beatrice.
By this time, Hero and Margaret will have played their parts, so that the two bears will not bite each other when they meet.
My lord and brother, God save you.
Good evening, brother.
If your leisure serves, I would speak with you.
In private?
If it please you. Yet Count Claudio may hear, for what I would speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow?
You know he does.
I know not that, when he knows what I know.
Why, what's the matter?
You may think I love you not. Let it appear hereafter, and aim better at me, by that I now will manifest. My brother, I think he holds you well, and in dearness of heart hath hoped to effect your ensuing marriage. Surely suit ill spent, and labor ill bestowed.
If there be any impediment on my upcoming marriage, I pray you discover it.
I came hither to tell you, and circumstances shortened, for she has been too long a talking of. The lady is disloyal.
Who, Hero?
Even she, your hero, Leonato's hero, every man's hero.
May this be so?
I will not think it.
I will disparage her no further, actually. Dare not. Trust. If you dare not trust that you see, confess not that you know. If you will follow me, you will see enough. And when you have seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
May this be so.
Instead of wedding her tomorrow, we shall shame her.
There, in the chapel where we were to be wed, I will shame her.
I will help you.
I will disparage her no farther till you are my witnesses. Bear it coldly, but till midnight, and let the issue show itself.
Oh, day untowardly turned.
Oh, mischief strangely thwarting.
Oh, plague right well prevented. So you will say once you have seen the sequel.
Are you good men and true?
Nay, or else it were but a pity, but they should suffer salvation, both in their bodies and in their souls.
Nay, that were a punishment too good for them, if they should have any allegiance in them, being chosen for the prince's watch.
Well, neighbor Dogberry, give them their charge.
First, who thinks you the most desertless man to be constable?
You okay, sir, or Georgia Seacole? For they can write and read.
Come hither, neighbor Seacole. God has blessed you with a good name. To be a well-favored woman is the gift of fortune, but to read and write comes by nature.
Both which, Master Constable?
You have, I knew it would be your answer. Why, for your favor, give God thanks, and make no boast of it. And for your reading and writing, let them appear when there is no need of such vanities. You are thought to be the most senseless and fit woman to be constable of the watch. Therefore, bear you the lanthorn. This is your charge. You shall comprehend all vagrom men. You are to bid any man stand in the prince's name.
How if A will not stand?
Why, then take no note of him, and let him go, and presently call the rest of the watch together, and thank God you have rid yourself of a name.
If he will not stand when he is bidden, then he is none of the prince's subjects.
Nay, and he is to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. Also, you are to make no noise in the streets. For the watch to babble and to talk is most tolerable and not to be endured.
We will rather sleep than talk. We know what belongs to a watch.
You speak like a most ancient and quiet watchman, for I cannot see how sleeping should offend. Only have care that your bills not be stolen. If you meet a thief, you may suspect him by virtue of your office to be no true man, and for such men, the less you make and meddle with them, the more is for your honesty.
If we know him to be a thief, shall we not lay hands on him?
Truly by your office you may, but I think they that touch pitch will be defiled. The most peaceable way for you, if you were to encounter a thief, is to let him show himself what he is and steal out of your company.
You have always been called such a merciful woman, partner.
'Tis very true. This is the end of your charge. You are to present the prince's own person. If you meet the prince, you may stay him.
I think it be so.
5 shillings to 1 he won't. With any man that knows the statutes, he may stay him, but not without the prince be willing, for the watch ought to offend no man, and it is an offense to stay a man against his will. Well, masters, this is the end of your charge. If there be any matter of weight chances, call up me. Keep your fellow counsels and your own, and good night. Come, neighbor.
Well, master, we hear our charge. Let us go sit here upon the church bench until 2, and then all to bed.
One word more, honest neighbors. I pray you, watch about Signor Leonato's door. With the wedding being there tomorrow, there's a great coil tonight. Adieu. Be vigilant, I beseech you.
What? Conrad?
Peace, stir not.
Conrad, I say.
Here, man, I'm at thy elbow.
My troth, I felt the edge and thought a scab should soon follow.
And I will owe thee an answer for that. Now forward with thy tale.
Come close, for it utters with rain, and I'll tell thee all I know.
Some treason, master. Yet stand close.
Know that I have tonight earned of Don John 1,000 ducats.
Is it possible that such villainy should be so dear?
Thou shouldst rather ask if it were possible for such villainy to be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor, then the poor may ask whatever they need.
I wonder at it.
That shows thou art unconfirmed. But know that tonight I have wooed Margaret. She leans out of her lady's chamber window and bids me 1,000 times good night. Oh, I tell this tale vilely, but first I should tell how Don John and Claudio were planted, placed, and possessed in the orchard this very night of this encounter.
And thought they Margaret was hero?
2 of them did. The devil, my master, knew she was Margaret. But it was firstly by his oath, which partly did deceive them. Partly by the night, which did obscure them. But chiefly by my villainy, which did confirm any slander my master may have imparted. Oh, you should have seen it. Away went Claudio enraged, swore he'd meet here at the appointed time. And there at the church for the entire congregation, slander her with what he saw that night and send her away without a husband.
In the name of the prince, stand.
Call up the right master constable. We have here recovered the most dangerous piece of lechery ever recovered in the Commonwealth.
There's a deformed one among them. I know him by Ware's luck.
Masters, masters,
You'll be made to bring deformed forth, I warrant you.
masters!
Speak not, for we will command you to obey us.
Will prove a goodly commodity taken up by these men's bills.
A commodity in question, I warrant you. Come now, we'll obey you.
Good Ursula, wake my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise.
I will, lady.
And bid her come hither.
Well,
Troth, I think your other rubato better. No? Bravey, good Meg, I'll wear this. By my troth, 'tis not so good, and I warrant your cousin will say so.
My cousin's a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this.
I like the new tire within excellently, if the hair a thought browner, and your gown's a most rare fashion in faith. I saw the Duchess of Milan's gown that they praise so.
Oh, that exceeds, they say.
By my troth, 'tis but a nightgown in respect of yours, cloths of gold and cuts, laced with silver, set with pearls, down sleeves, side sleeves, and skirts round, underborne with a bluish tinsel. But for a fine, quaint, graceful, and excellent fashion, yours is worth 10 on it.
God give me joy to wear it. Good morrow, Countess.
Good morrow, sweet hero.
Why, how now? Doth thou speak in the sick tune?
I'm all out of other tunes, methinks. It is almost 5 o'clock. 'Tis time you were ready. By my troth, I am exceedingly ill. Hi-ho.
For a hawk, a horse, or a husband?
There, thou prickest her with the thistle. These gloves the Count sent me. They are an excellent perfume.
I am stuffed, cousin. I cannot smell. I'm sick.
Get you some of this Cardus Benedictus and lay it on your heart. It is the only thing for a qualm.
Benedictus? Why, Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus.
Moral? By
my troth, I have no moral meaning. I meant plain holy thistle. You may think, perhaps, that I think that you are in love, or that you will be in love, or that you can be in love, yet Benedick was such another, but now he's become a man. He swore that he would never marry, and yet, despite his heart, he eats his meat without grudging. And how you may be converted, I know not, but methinks you look with your eyes as other women do.
Mm-hmm. What pace is this that thy tongue keeps?
Not a false gallop.
Madam, withdraw. The prince, the count, senior Benedick, John, and all the gowns of the town are come to fetch you to church.
Oh, come, just be good, cuz. Can we make it ourselves?
Oh.
What would you with me, honest neighbor?
Marry, sir, I would have some confidence with you that discerns you nearly.
Be brief, I pray you, for you see it is a busy time with me.
Marry, it is, sir.
Yes, in truth, it is, sir.
What is it, good friends?
Marry, sir, good man Verges, sir, is an old man. He will be talking. His wits are not so blunt as I desire they to be, but in faith, as honest as the skin between his brows.
Yes. I thank God. I am as honest as any man living. That is, who is an old man and no honester than I.
Comparisons are odorous. Palabras, neighbor Verges.
Neighbors, you are tedious.
Marry, sir, it pleases your worship to say so, but we are the poor duke's officers. But on my own part, if I were as tedious as a king, I could find it in my heart to bestow it all upon your worship.
All your tedious on me? Ugh.
Yea, and 'twere 1,000 pounds more than 'tis, for I have heard such an exclamation of your worship as any man in the city of Messina, and I being but a poor fellow, I am glad to hear it.
And so am I.
I would fain know what you have to say.
Marry, sir, our watch tonight, accepting your worship's presence, hath taken a couple of as errant knaves as in all Messina.
An old man, he will be talking. As they say, when the age is in, the wit is out. An honest, well said, in faith, Verges. God help us. It is world to see. But God is to be worshipped, and when two men ride a horse, one must ride behind. But God is a good man and honest soul, by my troth, as ever broke bread. But alas, all men are not equal.
Indeed, he comes too short of you.
Gifts that God gives.
I must leave you.
One word, sir. Our watch, sir, have indeed comprehended two auspicious persons and would have them this morning examined before your worship.
Take their examination yourself and bring them to me. I am of great haste, as it may appear unto you.
It shall be sufficient.
Fare you well.
My lord, they stay for you to give your daughter to her husband.
I will wait upon them. I am ready.
Good neighbor, go and fetch Frances Sequel and bid her bring her pen and inkhorn to the jail. We are to examination these men.
And we must do it wisely.
We will spare no wit. I warrant you, here's that shall bring them to a non-come. Only, Get the learned writer to write down our excommunication and meet me at the jail.
Come, friar, be brief. Only to the plain forms of marriage, and then we shall recount their particular duties afterward.
My lord, you come hither to marry this lady?
No.
To be married to her. You come to marry her.
My lady, you come hither to be married to this count?
I do.
If any of you know any inward impediment why these two should not be so conjoined, I charge you on your souls to utter it.
Know you any, hero?
None, my lord.
Well, know you any, count?
I dare make his answer, none.
Oh, what men dare do. What men may do, what men daily do, not knowing what they do.
How now? Interjections? Why then some be of laughing as
Friar, stand thee by. Father, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely, son, as God did give her me.
And what must I give to you to counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing, unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. Here, Leonardo, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Oh, what show of truth can cunning sin cover itself withal? Behold, how like a maid she blushes here. Comes not this blood as modest evidence of simple virtue? No, I say, 'tis not evidence, 'tis guiltiness.
What do you mean, my lord?
What do I mean? What do I mean? Not to be married, not to knit my soul to one so false revealed.
But, my lord, if you in your own prove.
No, Leonardo, I never tempted her with word too large, but as a brother to his sister, showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out on thee, seeming! I will write against it. Yet you seem to me as chaste as is the butter it be blown.
Is my lord well that he does speak so wide?
Sweet prince, why speak not thou?
What should I speak? I stand dishonored that have gone about to link my dear friend to a common wretch.
These things but spoken, or do I but dream?
spoken. These things are true. This looks not like a nuptial.
Leonardo, stand I here? Is this not the prince? Is this not the prince his brother? Is this face not Hero's? Are our eyes our own?
All this is true, but what of this, my lord?
Father, let me move one question, but one question to your daughter. And I bid you, by that fatherly power you have over her, bid her answer truly.
I charge you to do so as thou art my child.
God defend me, oh my beset. What kind of catechizing call you this?
To make you answer truly to your name.
Is it not Hero? Who can blot that name with any just reproach?
Mary, that can Hero. Hero can blot out Hero's virtue. What man was it talked with you yesternight, betwixt the hours of 12 and 1, at your chamber windows? Now, if you are a maid, answer to this.
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Why then are you no maid? Leonardo, I am sorry you must hear. Upon my honor, myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her at the hour last night, talk with a ruffian at her chamber window.
Fie! They are not to be named, my lord, not to be spoken of. Thus, pretty lady, I am sorry for thy much misgovernment.
O hero, what a hero hadst thou been, if half thy outward graces were placed about the thoughts and countenances of thy heart. But fare thee well, most foul, most fair. Fare thee well, thou pure impiety and impious purity. For thee I'll lock up all the gates of love, and on my eyelids shall conjecture hang, to turn all beauty to thoughts of harm, and never shall it be more gracious.
No man's dagger here a point for me?
Wherefore sink you down?
Come, let us go. These things come thus to light. Smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think! Help, uncle! Signor Benedick, friar, help! Oh, hero, why hero?
O fate, take not away thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for a shame that may be wished for.
How now, cousin hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Does she look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why does not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Do not live here, do not open thine eyes. For did I think thou would not quickly die, I would, unwearied of reproaches, strike at thy life. Why ever was thou lovely in my eyes? Oh, she is fallen into a pit of ink, and the wide sea has drops too few to wash her clean again, and salt too little, which may season give to her foul tainted flesh.
Sir, be patient. As for my part, I am so attired in wonder that I know not what to say.
On my soul, my cousin is belied.
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not. Although until last night, I have this 12-month been her bedfellow.
Confirmed! Oh, that was before barred up with ribs of iron. Would the two princes lie? Would Claudio lie? Who, being ashamed of her foulness, washed it with tears? Do not live, hero. Hence from her, let her die.
Hear me a little, for I have only been silent for so long and given way unto this course of fortune. By noting of the lady, I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her face. 1,000 innocent shames and angel whiteness bear away those blushes, and there hath appeared in her eye a fire to burn away the error which these princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool. Trust not my reading nor my observations, which with experimental seal doth warrant the tenure of my book. Trust not my reverence, calling, nor divinity, if this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error.
How can this be, friar? You know that all the damnation grace she has left, and that she has not added to her damnation a sin of perjury. She not denies it.
Lady, what man is he that you're accused of?
They know that to accuse me, I know none. If I know more than any man alive than that which maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. O my Father, prove you that any man with me conversed at hours unmeet, or that I yesternight maintained the change of words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There is some strange misprision in the princes.
Two of them have the very bent of honor. If their wisdoms be misled in it, the practice of it lies in Don John, whose spirits toil and frame of villainies.
I know not. If they speak but truth of her, these hands shall tear her. If they thus dishonor her, the proudest of men shall well hear of it. Time hath not yet so dried up this blood of mine, nor age eat up my invention, nor my fortune bereft me of such friends. But they shall find, awakened in some kind, both strength of limb, policy of mind, ability in means, and choice of friends, to quit me of them thoroughly.
pause a while and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter, the prince, is left for dead. Let her be secretly kept in a while and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mournful ostentation, and on your family's monument hang mournful epitaphs, and perform all rites that appertain unto a burial.
What of this? Oh, what will this do?
Mary, this well carried, shall on her behalf change slander to remorse. That is some good. Her dying, as it must be so maintained, upon the instant that she was accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused of every hearer. For it so falls out that what we have, we prize not to the worth whiles we enjoy it, but being lacked and lost, why, then we rack the value. Then we find the virtue that possession would not show us whiles it was ours. And so too shall it be with Claudio, when he has heard that Hero has died upon his words. Then the idea of her life shall sweetly creep into his study of imagination, and then shall he mourn, and wish he had not so accused her, yea, even though he thought his accusations to be true. Let this be so, and doubt not but success can fashion the event in better shape than I can lay it down in likelihood. But if all else but this be leveled false, the supposition of the lady's death will quench the wonder of her infamy. And if it sort not well, you may conceal her as best befits her wounded reputation, in some reclusive and religious life, out of all eyes, minds, tongues, and injuries.
Sir, let the friar advise you in this. And though you know my inwardness are very much unto the prince and Claudio, yet in this I will deal as secretly and justly as your soul should with your body.
Being that I flow in grief, the smallest twine may lead me.
'Tis well consented. Presently away. Come, lady, die to live. This wedding day perhaps is but prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept yet all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I would not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wronged.
How much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
How might one show such friendship?
A very even way, but no such friend.
Might a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so much as you. Is that not strange?
As strange as the thing, I know not. It were as possible for me to say that I love nothing so well as you. But believe me not, yet I lie not. I confess nothing, nor deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, you lovest me, Beatrice.
Do not swear by it and eat it.
I will swear by it that you love me and make him eat it that say I love you not.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised for it. But I protest, I love thee.
Why then, God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice?
I was about to protest that I loved you.
Then do so with all thy heart.
I love thee with so much of my heart that there is none left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it. I am gone.
Tarry, sweet Beatrice.
I am gone, though I am here. There is no love in you. Fare thee well.
Nay, but Beatrice.
In faith, I will go.
We'll be friends first.
You would sooner be friends with me than to fight with mine enemy?
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Has he not approved in the height a villain who hath slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man. What? Bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then with public accusation, unmitigated rancor. Oh, that I were a man. I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Nay, but Beatrice.
What? Talk with a man out at a window, a proper saying.
Hear me, Beatrice.
Sweet hero, she is wronged. She is slandered. She is undone.
Beatrice.
Princes and counties, a princely testimony, a goodly count confect, a sweet gallant surely. Oh, that I were a man, or that I had any friend that would be a man for my sake. But no, manhood is melted into curtsies, valor into compliment, and men are turned into tongue, and trim ones too. And he is like a Hercules who tells a lie and swears it, and she is wronged. I cannot be a man with wishing. Therefore I will die a woman with grieving.
By this sword, I swear I love thee.
Use it for some other use than by swearing by it.
Thinkest thou in thy soul that Claudio hath wronged Hero?
Yea, as surely as I have a thought or a soul.
Enough. I am engaged. I will kiss thy hand and leave thee. By this hand Claudio shall render unto me a dear account. As thou hear of me, so think of me. Go, comfort thy cousin. I must say she is dead.
Is our whole assembly appeared?
Oh, a stool. And a cushion. For the sexton.
Which be the malefactors?
Mary, that am I and my partner.
Nay, that's certain. We have the exhibition to examine.
But which are the offenders that are present? Let them come before Master Constable.
Mary, that is the surest way. Bring them forth, watch. What is your name, friend?
Horatio.
Pray, write down. Horatio. And yours, Sirrah?
I'm a gentleman, sir, and my name is Conrad.
Write down, Master Gentleman Conrad. Masters, do you serve God?
Yeah?
Write down that they hope they serve God. And write God first, for heaven forbid the Lord come before such villains. Masters, it is proven already that you are little better than false knaves. And it will go too to be thought so shortly. How answer you for yourselves?
Marry, sir, we say we are none.
Marvelous, witty fellow. I assure you, I will go about with him. Come you, sir. A word in your ear. I say to you, it is thought that you are false knaves.
Sir, I say to you, we're none.
Well, then stand aside, for they are both in a tale. Have you read out that they are none?
Master Constable, you go not the way to examine. You must bring forth the watch that are the accusers.
Mary, come forth. I charge you in the prince's name. Accuse these men.
This man says, sir, that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Right, Prince John of villain.
Master Constable.
This is flat perjury to call
Master
the prince's brother
Constable.
villain. I pray thee, fellow, peace. I do not like thy look, I promise thee.
And what said him you say? Oh,
Mary, that he had received 1,000 ducats of Don John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Why, this is flat burglary as ever was committed.
Yes, indeed it is.
what else?
And that Count Claudio did mean upon his worst disgrace hero before the whole assembly and not marry her.
Villain, thou will be condemned into everlasting redemption for this.
What else?
This is all.
And this is more masterly. All right, then you can deny Prince John this morning was secretly stolen away. And Hero upon this manner was accused, upon this manner was refused, and upon this grave suddenly died. Oh, let these men be bound and brought to Leonardo's, and I will go before and show him their examination. Toodaloo.
Let them be opinioned.
Let them be in the hands of halfway.
Where is the sexton? Pray let him write down the office officer half-wit. Thou naughty varlet.
You are a fool! You are a fool!
Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my years? Oh, that he were here to write me down a fool. But remember that I am a fool, though it not be written down. Forget not that I am a fool. Oh, villain, thou art full of piety, and it will be proven upon thee by good witness. I am a wise fellow. And, which is more, an officer. And, which is more, a householder. And as pretty a piece of flesh as any in Messina. And one that knows the law. Go to. And a rich fellow. Enough. Go to. And a fellow that hath known losses, and that hath 2 gowns, and everything handsome about her. Take them away. Oh, that I have been writ down a fool.
If you go on thus, you will kill yourself, and 'tis not wisdom thus to second grieve against yourself.
I pray thee, give me no counsel, nor let no comforter delight mine ear, but such a one whose wrongs do suit with mine. Bring me a father who so loved his child, whose joy of her is overwhelmed like mine, and bid him speak of patience, and I of him will gather patience. But there is no man, for sister, men can counsel to that grief which they themselves not feel. No, 'tis all men's office to speak patience to those that wring under the load of sorrow, but no man's virtue nor sufficiency to be so moral when he shall endure the likes himself. Therefore give me no counsel. My pain cries louder than advertisement.
Therein do men from children nothing differ.
I pray thee peace, I will be flesh and blood, for there was never yet philosopher which could endure the toothache patiently.
Yet bend not all the harm upon yourself. Make those that do offend you suffer too.
Fair, ere thou speakest reasons, nay, I will do so. My soul doth tell me Hero is belied, and that will Claudio know. So shall the prince and all them that thus dishonor her.
Here come the prince and Claudio hastily.
Good evening.
Good evening, my lords.
My lords, hear me.
We have some haste, Leonardo.
Are you so hasty now? Well, all is one.
Nay, do not quarrel with us, good old man.
If he could right himself with quarreling, some of us would lie low.
Who wrongs him?
Thou, Claudio, thou dost wrong me, thou dissemblest thou. Nay, never lay thy hand on thy sword. I fear thee not.
My hand meant nothing to my sword.
Tush, man, never jest at me. Know, Claudio, to thy head, that thou hast so wronged mine innocent child and me, that I am forced to lay my reverence by. Do challenge thee to trial of a man. I say, thou hast belied my innocent child. Thy slander has gone through and through her heart, and she lies in a tomb, buried with her ancestors. Oh, where never scandal slept, save this of hers framed by thy villainy.
My villainy?
Thine, Claudio, thine, I say.
You say not right, old man.
My lord, I'll prove it on his body if he dare.
Away, we'll not have to do with you.
Canst thou so daff me? Thou hast killed mine innocent child. Thou killest me, thou shalt kill a man.
He shall kill two of us, but that's no matter. Let him kill one first. Win me and wear me. Let him answer me. Come, boy, follow me. Come, sir boy, come, follow me.
Sister.
Content yourself. I loved my niece, and she is dead. Slandered to death by villains that dare answer man indeed as I dare take a serpent by the tongue.
Antonia.
Come, 'tis no matter. Do not you meddle, let me deal in this.
My masters both, we will not wake your patience. My heart is sorry for your daughter's death, but on my honor, she was charged with nothing but what was true and very full of proof.
My lord.
I will not hear you.
No, come, sister, away. I will be heard.
And shall, or some of us will smart for it.
See, here comes the man we went to seek.
Good day, my lord.
What news, senor?
Welcome, senor. You are almost come to part almost a fray.
There is no true valor in any false quarrel.
You had just come to part of fray of two old men hitting us.
Leonardo and his sister. What thinkest thou? Had we fought, I doubt we should have been too young for them.
Like I said, fools. Shall I speak a word in your ear? You are a villain. I jest not. I will make it clear how you dare, with what you dare, and when you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. You have killed a sweet and innocent lady, and her death shall fall heavy upon you. Come, let me hear from you.
Well, I will meet you, so I may have good cheer.
What? A feast? A feast?
In faith, I thank him.
Your wit ambles well, my lord. It goes easily.
I'll tell thee how Beatrice praised thy wit the other day. I said thou hadst a fine wit. True, says she, a fine little one. No, said I, a great wit. Just, said she, it hurts nobody. Nay, said I, the gentleman is wise. Certain, said she, a wise gentleman. Nay, said I, he hath the tongues. That I believe, said she, for he swore to me a thing on Monday night, which he forswore on Tuesday morning. There's a double tongue, there's two tongues. Thus did she an hour together transshape thy particular virtues, yet at last she concluded with a sigh. Thou wast the properest man in Italy.
For the which she sighed and said she cared not.
Yea, that she did. But yet for all that, and if she did not hate him deadly, she would love him dearly. The old man's daughter told us all.
All. And God saw him when he was in the garden.
But when shall we set the savage bull's horns on the sensible Benedick's head?
And the text underneath. Here is Benedick, a married man.
Fare you well, boy. You know my mind. My lord, for your many courtesies, I must thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your brother Don John is fled from Messina. You have among you killed a sweet and innocent lady. For Lord Lackbeard there, he and I shall meet again. Till then, peace be with him.
He is in earnest.
In most profound earnest, and, I'll warrant you, for the love of Beatrice.
And hath challenged thee.
Most sincerely.
What a pretty thing man is when he goes in his doublet and hose and leaves off his wit.
He is then a giant to an ape, but then an ape is a doctor to such a man.
But soft you, let me be. Pluck up my heart and be sad. Did he not say my brother was fled?
Come you, sir, if justice cannot tame you, she shall never weigh more reasons in her balance. Nay, you be a hypocrite once, you will be looked to.
How now, two of my brother's men bound, Horatio one.
Inquire after their offense, my lord.
Officers, what offense have these men done?
Marry, sir. They have committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruths. Secondarily, they are slanderers. 6, and lastly, they have belied a lady. Thirdly, they have verified unjust things, and to conclude, they are lying knaves.
First, I ask thee what they have done. Thirdly, I ask thee what's their offense. Sixth and lastly, why they are committed. And to conclude, what lay you to their charge?
Rightly reasoned, my lord, and in her own division. And one meeting well suited.
Who have you offended, masters, that you are thus bound to your answer? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. What's your offense?
Sweet prince, let me go no further with mine answer. What your wisdom cannot discover, these shallow fools have brought to light, who in the night overheard me confessing to this man how Don John incensed me to slander the lady. Do you hear me? My villainy they have on record, which I'd rather seal with my death than repeat over my shame. The lady is dead upon mine, my master's false accusation. And briefly, I desire nothing more than the reward of a villain.
Runs not this speech like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison while he uttered it.
But did my brother set thee on to this?
Yea, paid me richly for it.
He is composed and framed of treachery, and fled he is upon this villainy.
Sweet hero, in mine eye, thou dost appear in that rare semblance which I loved thee first.
Come, bring away the plaintiffs. By this time our sexton hath performed Signor Leonardo of the matter. But do not forget to specify, when time and place allow, that I am a fool.
Oh, here comes Master Signor Leonardo, and the sexton too.
Which is the villain? Let me look into his eyes, that when I note another man like him, I may avoid him. Which of these is he?
If you'd know your wronger, look upon me.
Art thou the slave that with thy breath hast killed mine innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so, villain. Thou beliest thyself. Here stand a pair of honorable men. A third is fled that had a hand in it. I thank thee, princes, for my daughter's death. Record it with your high and worthy deeds. 'Twas bravely done, if you bethink you of it.
I know not how to speak, but I must pray your patience. Choose your revenge. Impose to me what penance your invention can lay upon my sin. Yet know I sin not, save in mistaking.
By my soul, nor I. And yet to satisfy this good old man, I would bend under any heavy weight that he'll enjoin me to.
I cannot bid you bid my daughter live, but I pray you, possess the people in Messina here, how innocent she died. And if your love can aid aught in sad invention, hang her an epitaph upon her tomb, and sing it to her bones. Sing it tonight. Tomorrow, come you to my house. And since you could not be my son-in-law, be yet my nephew. My sister hath a daughter, almost a copy of my daughter that's dead. And she alone is heir to both of us. Give her the right you should have given her cousin, and so dies my revenge.
Sweet prince, your overkindness doth wring tears from me. I do embrace your offer, and dispose for henceforth of poor Claudio.
Tomorrow then, I will expect your coming. Tonight, I take my leave. This naughty man shall be face to face brought to Margaret, whom I believe was brought in all this wrong, hired to it by your brother.
No, by my soul she was not, nor knew not what she was doing, but hath always been just and virtuous. This I know her by.
Moreover, sir, which is indeed not under white or black. This plaintiff here, the offender, did call me a fool. I pray thee, let it be remembered in his punishment. I beseech you, examine him upon that point.
I thank you for thy care and honest pains.
Your worship speaks like a most thankful and reverent youth, and I praise God for you.
Here's for thy pains. Go, I discharge thee thy prisoner, and I thank thee.
I leave an errant knave in your worship's presence, which I beseech your worship to correct yourself for the example of others. God keep your worship. I wish your worship well. God restore you to your health. I humbly give you leave to depart, and if a merry meeting should ever be wished, God prohibit it. Come, neighbor.
Well, until tomorrow morning, lords, farewell.
Farewell, my lords. We look for you tomorrow.
We will not fail.
Tonight I mourn with Hero.
Take you these fellows on. We'll go talk with Margaret and how her acquaintance grew with this naughty man.
Sweet Mistress Margaret, deserve well by my hand by helping me to the speech of Beatrice.
Will you then write me a sonnet in praise of my beauty?
Yea, in so high a style that no man living shall ever come over it. For in most comely truth thou deservest it. Now I pray thee, call Beatrice.
Well, I will call Beatrice to you, who I think hath legs.
And so shall come. The God above that sits in love and knows me, how pitiful I deserve. I mean in singing. Alas, I cannot show it in rhyme. I've tried. I can find no rhyme for school, but fool, a babbling rhyme. For lady, baby, an innocent rhyme. Very ominous endings. Alas, I cannot woo in festival terms, nor was I born under a rhyming planet. Ah, sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, Signor, and depart when thou bidst me.
Oh, but stay till then.
Then is spoken. Fare thee well. And yet, ere I go, let me go with that which I came for, which is with knowing what hath passed between you and Claudio.
Only foul words, and thereupon I will kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore, I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast frightened the word out of his right sense, so forcibly is thy wit. But come, I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, and I must either hear from him shortly, or I will subscribe him a coward. But come, for which of my bad parts did thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together, for they maintain so politic a state of evil that they would not admit any good part to intermingle with them. Now, for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love, a good epithet, for truly I love thee against my will.
In spite of thy heart, I think. Alas, poor heart. If you will spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I could never love that which my friend hates.
You and I are too wise to woo peaceably. But come, how doth thy cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill too.
Serve God, love me, and mend. And thereupon I will leave thee, for here comes one in haste.
Madam, you must come to your uncle. It is proved my lady hero hath been falsely accused. The prince and the count mightily abused, and Don John is the author of it all, who's fled and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you come hear this news, Signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thy eyes. And moreover, I will go with thee to thy uncle's.
Is this the monument of Leonardo?
It is, my lord.
Done to death by slanderous tongues is the hero that here lies. Death and guerdon of her wrongs gives her fame, which never dies. So the life that died in shame lives again in glorious fame. Hang thou here upon this tomb, praising her while I am mute. Strike up, musicians, sing your mournful hymn.
Pardon, goddess of the night, those that slew thy virgin night, for the which with songs of woe round about her tomb they go. Midnight assists our moan, help us to sigh and mourn. Heavily, heavily, graves dawn and yield our dead, till death be uttered heavily.
Now unto thy bones, good night. Yearly will I do this right.
Good morrow, masters. Put your torches out. Thanks to you all, and leave us. Fare you well.
Good morrow, masters. Each is several way.
Come, let us hence and put on other weeds, and then to Leonardo's we will go.
I not tell you she was innocent?
So are the prince and Claudio, who accused her on the error you heard debated. But Margaret was in some fault of this, although against her will, which seems to be the true course of all the action.
And I am glad it has all worked out thus, or else being forced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Well, daughter, and you gentlemen all, withdraw into a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come hither masked. The prince and Claudio promised me by this hour to visit me. Sister, you know your office. You must be mother to your brother's daughter, and give her to young Claudio.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance.
Friar, I do beseech your help.
Well, to do what, senor?
To bind me, or undo me, one of the two. Good Senor Leonardo, the truth of it is your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
That I, my daughter, lent her, 'tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
Which I believe you had from me, the prince, and Claudio. But what is your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But as for my will is that your good will stand with ours today to be conjoined in the state of honorable marriage, for which, good friar, I do beseech your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. And here comes the prince and Claudio.
Good morrow.
Good morrow, prince. Good morrow, Claudio. We here attend you. Are you yet today ready to be married to my sister's daughter?
I am.
Call her forth, sister. Here's the friar ready.
Good morrow, Benedick. Why, what's the matter that you have such a February face, so full of frost, of storm and cloudiness?
Here come other reckonings. Which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same is she, and I do give you her.
Sweet, let me see your face.
No, that you shall not, till you take her hand and swear to marry her before this friar.
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I am your husband, if you like of me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero?
Nothing certain. One hero died defiled, but I do live. And surely as I live, I am a maid.
The former hero that is dead.
She died, my lord, but whiles her slanders lived.
All this amazement can I qualify, when after that the holy rites are ended, I will speak largely a fair hero's death. But in the meantime, let wonder seem familiar, and to the chapel let us presently.
Soft and fair, friar. Which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than friendly recompense.
Why? Then the prince, your uncle, and Claudio are deceived, for they swore you did.
Do not you love me?
Troth, no more than reason.
Well, then my cousin, Margaret and Ursula, are much deceived, for they did swear that you did.
'Tis no such matter, but you don't love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Come now, I'm sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn upon it that he loves her. For here is a sheet of paper, a halting sonnet, written of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And here's another, written in my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her affections unto Benedick.
'Tis a miracle. Here's our hands against our hearts. Come, by this light I will have thee. But I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but by this good day, I'm under great persuasion, partly to save your life, for I was told that you were in great consumption.
Peace, I will stop thy mouth.
How dost thou, Benedick, the married man?
I tell thee what, prince, a college of witcrackers cannot flout me out of my humor. Since I do purpose to marry, I will think nothing of any purpose the world may say against it, and therefore never flout at me for what I have ranted against it, for man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. As for thee, Claudio, I did thinks to have beaten thee, but as thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised and love my cousin.
I had well hoped my cousin would have refused thee, that I might cudgel thee out of thy single life, to make thee a double dealer, which thou wilt most certainly be, if my cousin do not look exceeding narrowly to thee.
Peace, we are friends. Let us have a dance ere we are married, that we might lighten our hearts and our wives' heels.
They'll be dancing afterwards.
First of my word, therefore, play music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife. There is no staff more reverent than that with tipped thorns.
My lord, your brother John is taken in flight and brought with armed men back to Messina.
Think not of him till tomorrow. I will devise thee brave punishments. Till then, strike up, pipers.
when. Tell me when.
Christian knows.